Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to cut your sleeves off of any kind of shirt, like if you have a band shirt that you want to wear for the summer or anything like that. So if you're interested, just keep watching and yeah, I know, my hair's brown, sorry. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is pick your shirt. I'm going to be using this one just because I kind of always wanted one of those camo tank kind of things. So you're going to need to lay it flat out on your table, perfectly flat. And the way this kind of works is you don't want the top of your shirt really wide. I mean, you might, but if you want it kind of more feminine, you're going to want to go in a bit. So you're going to want to have to start somewhere in around here. If you want it straight down, just like, you know, regular muscle tank, a little bit kind of more like manly so that it's just very straight cut, then don't go in, just start here and you're going to cut down. But for our sake, we are going to be starting here. So I would probably give 1.5 inches on each side. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your cut here. And then you're going to want to cut along this seam. So you're going to cut kind of in the same little circular motion. And then when you get to here, that's where you decide how low do you want it to go down. Personally, I like it if you have like a bandeau and you can see the bandeau a little bit. So I like to go a little bit lower than the actual real seam. I would go probably 2 inches below. So basically from here, from point A to point B, you're just going to be making a big circle. Now be sure that you don't go too far in being here, because you want this part of your body covered. So you want to make sure that when you're going down, you're staying close to your seam. Okay, so here, let's go. Okay, so what you're going to need basically to make this work, you're going to need a Sharpie and you're going to need some fabric scissors. You can use regular kitchen scissors, but these ones go through fabric so much nicer. You can get them at a craft store. Really, they honestly just work a lot better, I find. The Sharpie, you're going to be marking off where you want to take it. So, I think that I'm going to take it about halfway. I'm going to start halfway anyways, and I'm going to see how that looks. So halfway is about there on my shirt. And then I'll just use my pen to do a quick handy measurement. Let's do that one more time. And then I'm going to make my other mark right here. I'm also going to make my mark down here, and I'm going to pick how far down I want. And I'm probably going to want it about here. Now, like I said, you can definitely do it as much or as little as you want down below. And I always just kind of start with 2 inches. And then if later on I kind of think I want it a little bit longer, then I can go back and cut it. But it's always good to start where you think would be good for yourself. So, there's my mark there, and there's my mark there. So I need to join those two. And honestly, the best way you can do it is eyeball it. And I usually think that that works really good. So, make sure that you're following the kind of circular pattern that is going around your sleeve. Remember, don't go in because you're not going into this. You want to keep following it until you get to your marking. But you're still making kind of that circular incision. And see, now I'm rounding it out right to where my incision is. And then I'll get rid of that. So there's our first cut. And I'll do the same on this side. Still following the same pattern. And going down until we get to our incision. There. And that's how that works. Now, you can also, if you want to, you can cut off the end here. This will keep it straight down on your body, but if you want it kind of a little bit flowier, then you can cut that off. And I think I'm going to, only because it is a better look. And to do that, all you're going to want to do is line up these 2 lines. As perfect as you can get it. And then just cut right above the seam in a straight line. You'll be able to feel it with your hand. And also, you don't really have to be particular with your scissors. You don't have to make the perfect cuts, because once it goes through the wash and once it's stretched a little bit, it honestly won't matter. You're not even going to be able to see it. Alright. There it is. I'm going to leave this in, only because I think that'll, you know, keep the shirt intact a little bit. And what I like to do is I like to grab the top and the bottom of the shirt, and I like to stretch it a little bit. Be careful, you don't want to rip it. See how it's making that nice curve in the shirt? It's kind of hiding all your cut marks. That always looks nice, and I kind of like the stretched look too, having it look pretty stretched. So you're going to do that with both sides of your shirt. And then we'll pull it up. Do the same thing to the bottom. It'll curl up just a little bit. And there you go. There it is. And that's a cheap way to make these, and I'm sure they're selling them online for a ton of money. So you can do this. Honestly, it works best if you use kind of like a thin shirt. If you're using thicker shirts, kind of the stuff that Band's shirt comes on, it doesn't tend to fall as nicely, but I mean, it still works. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit subscribe. A couple new things other than my hair being brown. I made a new Instagram for this YouTube account. It has basically a bunch of like outfit of the days kind of things. So if you want to follow that, it's Tasha Leelyn. That would be awesome. Anyways, I'm going to have new videos coming out for you guys soon. So stay in touch, and if you have any questions, just leave them down below in the comments, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.